Well, my friends, all of you know that. So, optic nerve, 1, 2, and 8 are purely sensory nerve, olfactory, optic, and cochleovestibular. The old name is auditory nerve. Now, the optic nerve, which begins from the optic fibers of the retina, converges and goes into the brain. So, the condition is known as optic neuropathy, which is nothing but damage of the optic nerve. The optic nerve, that transmits the visual signals from eye to the brain. It can cause vision loss, pain, and other visual changes. Symptoms include vision loss, and this vision loss can be sudden or gradual. This child has developed sudden loss of vision in left eye. So, it may be in one eye or in both eyes. It can appear as blurriness, dimness of vision or blind spots. অনেক আগে চোখের সামনে ছোট ছোট স্পট দেখা যেতে পারে, ঝাপসা দেখা যেতে পারে, কিংবা কম দেখছে, অস্পষ্ট দেখছে, কুয়াশার মতো দেখছে, সেরকম আরম্ভ হতে পারে। কারুর কোনো সিমটম না দিয়েই হঠাৎ করে খুব বেশি ড্যামেজ হলে সাডেন লস অফ ভিশন হতে পারে। So optic neuropathy is a general term for damage to the optic nerve, which transmits visual signals from eye to the brain. Now, there is no known cure for optic atrophy in modern medical science. As lost vision from damaged optic nerve fibers cannot be restored, it can be because this is first established by Sir Aurelian, who formulated the law, Sir Aurelian's regeneration and degeneration theory. Loss of vision from damaged optic nerve fibers so cannot be restored. The primary treatment goal is to manage the underlying cause of the atrophy, such as using medication to eye pressure in glaucoma or nutritional supplements for deficiencies to prevent further vision loss. While treatments like stem cell therapy nowadays and gene therapy are being explored for their potential to slow progression or vision loss. So there are some other causes: glaucoma, inflammation, nutritional deficiencies, tumor pressure, etc., etc. So optic nerve damage or atrophy. Now the parents consulted in many hospitals, Institute of Neurosciences, Kolkata, and the famous eye hospital, Shankar Netralaya, etc. But LV Prasad also. But they are frustrated to hearing the same news, the same talk, the same conversation that it is incurable. With the sorrowful mind, they have come to me whether homeopathy has any scope to enhance the process of treatment. যদি হোমিওপ্যাথিতে কিছু করা যায়, সাধারণত আমরাও জানি, সবাই জানে, once the atrophy of optic nerve, it cannot be restored. However, we can try. In some cases, there may be instance for a cure or improvement in our homeopathy by homeopathic medicines. However, the child consulted in National Institute of Homeopathy and they have prescribed phosphorus in 50 millisiemens scale of potencies for 2 months. Naturally, as this is an incurable disease, no response they have got. Now the patient has come to me. On considering and further follow-up of the case, I have considered the medicine may be mercurius. Let's see the result, whether mercurius can show any effective results or not. Why I have chosen the mercurius? Because the tongue, jib cow, the tongue is very large and salivated, very moist tongue. It is our criteria to find out some peculiar or uncommon symptoms. The tongue of the child is large, flabby, and moist. Number 2, on further inquiry, I have learned eating, bathing, all the process the child performed with hurriness. Mercurius, hypersulfur, etc. medicines performing acts with hurriness. Number 3, considering the miasmatic background, it is a syphilitic manifestation because damage or destructions of the nerve cells of the optic nerve, nothing but syphilitic dyscrasia. As we considered, where there is destruction is syphilis. So mercurius is the king of anti-syphilitic medicines. So considering the miasmatic background, considering the tongue symptoms and hurriness, sweat profuse, I have chosen mercurius and I do like to prescribe mercurius in 50 millisiemens scale of potencies with the direction once daily morning. Let's see whether by homeopathic medicines any success or fruitful result may be found or not beyond the knowledge of practice of medicine. Because homeopathic medicines sometimes do miraculous result which cannot be said in practice of medicine. It acts over the immunity of the body. Immunity, I mean the vital force of the body, I mean the vital principle of the body, and sometimes we get marvelous result or miraculous result which is not narrated in practice of medicine, rather contraindicates with the writings of practice of medicine. Let's see the result, and I do hope all we expect the child will be improved by our homeopathic medicine.